Okay, all right, here we go. So today, for this week's homework, I'm gonna do two examples with you, just so that you understand it perfectly well, what is expected, okay? So, all right, let me grab my pen. Now, here it says, all right, Nevaeh and Michael are helping their friend Nabatha. All right, very interesting names here, many of which I can't pronounce. If Nevaeh can move 6 boxes for every 24 boxes Michael moves, so there are two categories. What are we comparing? We're comparing Nevaeh with Michael. Okay, so those are the two categories that we're comparing, right? Now, I'm using a number line for that reason too. It helps you visualize the proportion a little bit better in a way that we didn't do in class. So, okay, if Nevaeh can move 6 boxes, right? Nevaeh, 6 boxes, okay. Okay, so hold on 1 second. All right, I'm just trying to erase something. All right, so if Nevaeh can move 6 boxes, I shouldn't have drawn the arrow. All right, if she can move 6 boxes for every 24 boxes Michael moves, then how many boxes can Michael move for every 1 box, for every box, right? So in other words, by putting in the answer in the blank space here, we're indicating our answer, okay? So it's pretty straightforward. Now, I think many of you can visualize this already, right? Because how does 6 become 24? Times 4, right? So what's 1 times 4? Yeah, 4. So the answer here is 4. Now, to do it in a way that's more understandable, I want you to visualize it like this. So imagine we're actually setting up a proportion. So this is N for Nevaeh, M for Michael, right? So look at it like this, right? Can you see what's developing here? If Nevaeh can move 6 boxes while Michael moves 24 boxes, when Nevaeh moves 1 box, how many, right? Or question mark, how many boxes can Michael move? So you can solve it, right? So you could do 1 times 24, and then 6 times x, right? So meaning you divide it by 6, and what do you get? Yeah, 4, same answer, right? So you put the 4 there, right? So let me put that in there. And then I'll submit. All right, the quiz is gonna look like this too, okay? So it shouldn't be too bad, but the only thing I would, oh, by the way, nice explanation, okay? The only thing I'm a little concerned is if you guys are working too fast and you don't see it, okay? Or you're missing, like you're missing a number or something like that. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm like extremely tired. Okay, all right, so next, all right, here's the question. A hot chocolate recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of cocoa for every 1 cup of milk. So we're comparing cocoa to milk, right? How many teaspoons of cocoa are needed for a batch that makes 10 cups of milk? So 1 cup of milk can make would need 2 teaspoons of hot chocolate powder, right? 10 cups of milk would need how many? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like thinking, well, 1 times 10 is 10, so 2 times 10 must be 20, right? And you'd be right. Now, if we look at it a different way, you can also set it up, right? Like cocoa and milk. So 2 cups of cocoa, 2 teaspoons of cocoa for 1 cup of milk. How many teaspoons of cocoa for 10 cups of milk, right? And then you could cross multiply and divide. So that's 2 times 10. That's 20 divided by 1, right? So we got 20. All right, so it's pretty straightforward, right? So try this right now. Do the homework for the next 2 nights, and then on Thursday you will take the quiz. Okay? All right, so I'm going to sign off here. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, and then see you guys in class tomorrow. Okay, bye now.
OMG, that was so good.